here, and in World of Wonder and Ennis. And they have some very nice pink slips. And McLaren is very cool, very nice. Let's take it out. Show all these. And that 1957 Chevrolet Corvette is very nice. Yeah, very cool. $24.99, not a bad price. And behind it, you have the Shelby Mustang. That's very nice. Do like that. Very cool. And these two down up here. There's that Lincoln Hypersport. Love that. Different colour variation. That's just really cool. And Porsche Carrera. Very nice. Yeah, very nice. I've seen these guys here before, Back to the Future. So we'll go back down, we'll have a look and see what else is here. And bits and pieces there. And I do have the XMs, you've seen those here before, and Formula Ones, two packs, or Team Transport, shall I say. Yeah. And isn't pics there, is it? It's actually quite popular, to be honest with you. They are cool, to be fair. I've covered them, I just can't stand the facial feature. And takes away from that, from my point of view. And Fast and Furious, 25 year. That was out in Little there as well recently. Yes. Okay. That's everything here. We'll just chat with the lads and see if there's anything else inside. Okay guys, we're back here in Spitz on the Jetland, and they do have this new Vintage Club set, and there's the Porsche Outlaw, BMW 507 in metal base, quite cool, in fairness to it, yeah. And you have the Alfa Romeo, very nice. You have the custom 79 Honda, nice as well. And last but by no means least, the 65 Ford Galaxy, very nice. Yeah, so that's here. Let's put that back on. I've taken one of each. They only had one box, so that was actually, I'll show you now in a second what I'm actually looking for is this guy, the HKS, but not here, unfortunately. All of the other ones are, but it's not. Just a last look through just to make sure I haven't missed it. And I haven't. There you go. Mainlines has quite a mix there of stuff that they had up in town. Yeah, they have the Team Transports that I've shown you before. And there's some 2 packs here as well. There's the Golf, which we have. There is the other Team Transport. Yeah, Yanko. And all are quite cool. And the last one, I think it is, unless I'm wrong. Get to it. No, that's right. Guinness or Mustang again. Yeah, it's quite cool. Anyway, there you go. Some monsters, some mobs there. Pixars, which I do like, but I'm not a collector of. Mainly because it's a facial feature on them, but I can appreciate more of the detail that does go into them. They have some sets that are here that are €50. So there you go. Them here. Let's have a quick look to see if there's anything else here. BMW bike. Yeah, very nice. There's the Honda, reduced down to $7.99. There you go, Kevin. There for you. Well, yeah. And that's it, guys. I'm gonna bounce on because I'm on the way to visit my relation of mine. So there we go. Yeah. Okay, so there might be another box outside. Guy's gone to have a look for me, and you never know, guys, we might get lucky. Just looking up on top to see if they're up there. And, I think the answer is a no to that. Let's have a quick look here. You have seen this one. Quite cool. We do have it. 5 packs. Quite cool. Nice ones on that. Where's the nice one? Very cool. So Chris went in and he did have a Fast and Furious set inside. Unfortunately, the Mazda RX-7 is gone from it, but not to worry. Can't have it every way. And you like to look at this 5-pack set just to see what's in it. Gran Torino Sport, Dodge Charger, Pontiac Forward, and the muscle car. They do look cool. Yeah, okay. Alright guys, we'll cut a halt for here and move on. Okay everybody, we're here at the Entertainer in Tesco's in Nina, and unlike the one in my own area in Kilrush, they have some really good stuff. Power Trip. They have that set there, which is nice to see, and they have the Fast and Furious 25-year anniversary set, which I do have. We'll go through the Mainlines in a minute. 2 boxes, which seem to be primarily HotWheels and a time shifter I've been looking for, so I'm going to take that with me. I'll leave it there for a minute just to go through the rest of this. They also have Team Transports, the Impala, the Soar, and the 450, which is really cool, nice to see. And they also have some majorettes, which are quite nice. The Honda Civic, that's very cool. Yeah, very cool. And Toyota Supra, yeah, quite nice. €8, not bad. Nissan Z, really nice. And then, oh, there's really nice ones inside this, to be honest with you. Nissan Skyline GTR. It has the number plate at the back. Yeah, you can see better there when I come out. Like the fact that that bonnet has gone completely off it. Yeah, anyway. What else do we have here? And another one with the bonnet completely gone, and that is the Honda S3000. Yeah. I'm sure you could open it and put the bonnet back on. Yeah, not bad. Nissan Silvia. That's very cool. Very, very cool. Very impressed with that, yeah. Let's see. And the bark on off it. Pretty. Just open it to clip it back on, and I'm not hugely in favour of opening everything. And there's another skyline again. So that's that. Yeah, that's quite cool to see. Yeah, I might have taken an S1 skyline if that bonnet wasn't in the removed position that it is, but yeah, that's a pity. Toyota Supra is nice. This in Sylvia though, it's very nice. Contemplating between that and Honda. I think the Honda is pretty cool. Yeah, maybe. Okay, we'll see. We'll just have a look through the Mainlines before we make a decision. Yeah, 1 second. Come back to that in a minute. Okay. Dodge Dart. That's very cool. They were getting some nice stuff here. And in my area, as I said, nothing at all. And as you've seen already in the video, I was in Smith's in Jetland this morning, and they have all the old stuff from the that they had up above, and that's really it. Solar reflex. Mustache is a bit older. Eggshell. Interesting. Tractor. Okay. There's a long card. Unusual to see those. That must have come off this strip here. Let's see. Those guys there. Okay. Some of the older stuff inside of this one. Yep. Okay. Time shifter again, which I am going to take the one I have left with. And the car's they're dealing these $250. Doesn't say anything, 3 for 2 or anything like that. Anyway, not to worry. So, just have a look to see is there anything else here now before there's the hybrid up on the strip. Yeah, quite nice. And they also have it inside there. And they have some more power strip over here. No chase though, unfortunately. Just confirm no chase in this as well. Yeah. Haven't seen any of those gold chases anywhere. I've seen plenty of them on videos, but none out in the wild. You never know. Some stage maybe. Having a quick look to see is there any out at 143. Sometimes they have those, but none there at the minute. Okay, that's it for here, guys. We'll take the few Mainlines and I'll give that majorette some consideration. Just having a quick last second look. Yeah. 2-pack. Monsters. That's it. Okay, we'll move on. Okay, guys, we're here in Smith's on the Dublin Road. We're going through the Mainlines, and they do have some new stuff. I've grabbed some bits here already, which I'm going to show you later. That's a nice that, which has number plate detail on the front. Maybe we'll see. Okay, Just gonna fly through these and see if we can find anything. There's there. I've had a quick run through the road here. A few bits there, we're gonna narrow it down. Some odds and bobs mixed in with everything here. There's the recolor of the Barbie van. Not interested in that though. So, Asian Express is going right back. Another one of those Barbie recolors. We'll just leave that. I think for the moment we won't be taking that. 70 Corvette. Shifter, let me just check that already. They get that. It's quite cool. That's nice. And we are going to take that. I suppose you could call it fortunate to be here. And I'd say new cases gone out either this morning or this afternoon. That's an interesting looking thing. Streamliner. Nice. Not one more after. Okay, flipping fast is the new recolor. Bone shaker. That's quite cool. Nice recolor. Might take that one. I'll look through all these all the way. I'm not going to bring absolutely everything. Bone shaker. Pedal driver. Another time shifter. And that's it, guys. Nothing else to look at. Okay, I've gone through this. This is an almighty mess when I got here. I had a quick look through. Nothing there that I'm looking for, unless it's flung down here by some chance, which of course it isn't. I'm looking for the HPS. Really anxious to try and find that. Big bit of the cool. They seem to be late all the time to that party. And they have some of the 2 packs there. And they have the team transports, which you've seen already. And yeah, I think that's it for here, guys. There's some monster trucks there, but nothing that I'm overly keen on. So I think we'll knock it on the head and just go through what I have and make some decisions about what I'm going to bring. Alright. Okay, everybody, we're here in Deal's in Limerick, down from the Crescent Shopping Centre, and they have quite a bit of bits and pieces here today. Matchbox, which is quite cool. Just going to put that there. I think we're going to be taking a few bits and pieces from them. Ford Interceptor, refrigerator. Next, this is nice. Number Wi-Fi too, unfortunately.
Or the fan double.
Not bad, nice, very nice. Quite nice as well. Not bad. Music is playing there behind me, nothing I can do about that, I'm afraid. And if HotWheels are going to, not HotWheels, but if YouTube are going to copyright me, well, look guys, I'm not playing it intentionally, it's only so far I can go to block out the music. That's nice. New for 2026. How nice. Okay. There's a Land Cruiser. Okay. Okay. I'm going to take a fly through these HotWheels, which are also looking quite full. Check the concept car. A second now. I think I'm going to pause this for a minute. I think I'll run through because I need both hands free to get a proper look, and I'll join you back in a minute when we've had a proper look. Okay, so I've gone through all of these. Nothing there that we haven't seen before. Bikes are quite full, so I'd say don't do much for a couple of days. And we're going to belt on and go somewhere else. Okay, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. We've been out and about and hunting all over the place for the last couple of weeks. Haven't had a chance to put a video together, so this is our first chance, and I've got absolutely stacks of great stuff to show you. Starting with this absolutely cracking Ford Thunderbird 1955 model, which I found in a house that I was actually helping to empty. And the box was in reasonable condition. The blister was a bit faded, but the car had never been taken out, and I took it out for this particular video because it's now my car, and it's absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. The paintwork is just spectacular. The tires, the front, I haven't actually looked to see does the bonnet open. I think it probably does. I'm going to have a look at it. As you can see, if you look closely enough, the strap is still across the doors from when it was still inside the box. So those doors had never been opened. So let's have a little look and just see what, if anything, does open on it. And maybe not. Hang on for 1 second. We'll just pause this and see, can I have a closer look without damaging my turntable. And as you can clearly see, yes, both the boot lid opens, quite a spacious car as you can see, and there's the detail of the engine bay. Absolutely spectacular. Love everything about this, to be honest with you. I was absolutely thrilled when I saw it, and I says, yeah, absolutely going to show that one to the guys and girls tonight. So that's the start piece of our video. So I've got an awful amount to show you. So what I'm going to try and do is, rather than have this video stretching for ages and end, I'm going to take all the main lines out and show you them as in a group, and go through bits and pieces with them, and then I'll show you all the various sets I have, and I've got quite an amount. Got some fantastic chases as well, so it's been brilliant. Some great team transports, And yeah, absolutely can't wait to show you, and we'll crack on with that. Okay, everybody, so when I told you I had a host of Mainlines to show you, just to give you a wider view, there's 34 of them, one of which will stay turned till the end. I think that's one that you all might be interested in. But this one here, just to go from start to finish, first one up, we have our custom Tornado, cool casting. I got most of these in Smith's and Home Savers, particularly Home Savers on the Ballysimon Road in Limerick. I was there today, and I got quite a few really good castings from that. They'd had a fresh restock. No super treasure hunt, but nonetheless, some really good stuff. And I got to witness again firsthand guys coming in with their shopping list of what they wanted to grab for resale. But and one of them tried to grab the casting I'm going to show you towards the end. Anyway, just to go through these, there's our 2020 Ford Mustang Shelby GT500. Really cool casting. Do like that. And big fan. Delighted to get it. The Mazda RX-3, Ian doesn't like these castings, but I think that one is quite cool. Do like the card art. Think it's really nice. The Chevelle SS Wagon, very nice. Do like the detail down the side and the stripes on the roof. Yeah, very nice. The old Bone Shaker, I do collect these, so happy to see that one. Very nice. And then we have the Pagani Huayra Roadster. Very cool casting, like that green, really striking, paintwork really pops. Very nice casting. Then we have our Corvette C, what is it? C7Z06, and the card art is cool. The casting itself, very, very nice. And the Audi Spider, beautiful casting, and with a number plate with front and back, which is always nice to see. Some nice detail on that casting for a Mainline. That's really cool, and absolutely delighted to get the Honda Civic Type R. I actually got two of these. Yeah, really like that. Very, very cool. We've done the Ford, and we haven't done this guy here, your Honda City Turbo. Very nice. Nice little casting. Do like the Hondas, and yeah, happy to see that one. Then we have our Mini. Very cool. Nice color. There's a new color coming out, I think, later this year, the red and white. So I'll be looking for that as well, because I do like the Minis. So yeah, very, very nice. Then this one, the 8 crate. Now, I know it's a kind of a fantasy car, but it's quite nice. Some nice lines on it, some nice stripes. That wheels are cool, the wheel arch, yeah, very nice. Kind of a low rider effect. Very, very nice. Yeah. And then we have another pink one, which is the Bouncing Bass, the recolor. That's cool, new for 2026. Do like that. Very, very nice. Now, this one I got in Home Savers today, and I'm thrilled, absolutely thrilled. I was worried that this was one that would be very difficult to get. I think there's only one in each case, and of course it's the Ferrari Formula One, and your Ferrari logo on the back. Card art is just on point, and the casting itself, just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Delighted to get it, and can relax a bit now. And when you find one, usually you find the second one not long after, and I hope that's the case, because I would like to open one. And then we have our personalized 72 Chevy Love. That is a really cool casting. The card art again is very nice. Casting itself, really cool. Yeah, do like that. Then we have our 64 Dodge 330. Again, that is very nice. Do like the livery down the side. The wheels, the red and the silver, really cool. Card art, yeah, absolutely on point. Nice details all around that casting for a Mainline. Beautiful. And we have new casting for 2026, and that's your custom personalized 2020 Honda, and that is your electric Honda. Not a huge fan of electric cars, I have to be honest with you, but Do like this casting. It's quite cool, and yeah, very happy to see that. Then we have our 33 Ford Lowboy. That is very nice. Really nice. Love that color. And the detail on the side, really cool. Very, very nice. Then, of course, I am a big Dodge Charger Hellcat fan. I would have loved to have gotten the Super Treasure Hunt, but so far no joy. But do like this one, and that grey with the blue on the rim of the wheel, absolutely superb. Needs a little bit of colour at the back, but I can look after that. And yeah, really cool casting. Love that. Yeah, delighted to see it. Then we have our Toyota Prius, and you did see me pick up one of these previously in Aldi, but this is the one with the roof box on top. So delighted now to have both of those. So yeah, that's really cool. And then we have this one, which I think the casting is superb, the Aston Martin Vantage 2024. That beautiful, is it a teal blue color? Fantastic. Love that. Love the details on the bonnet and across the roof. Really has that kind of screams, I'm coming at you at pace kind of a casting. Really, really cool. Delighted to see that and get that. Then we have our Maserati Tipo. That's a lovely little casting. I don't think no, it's not the treasure hunt. Didn't get any treasure hunts, to be perfectly honest with you now, guys. Was looking, but didn't see any. Maybe I passed it by. But there you go. That's a cool little casting. Then we have our beautiful La Troca. Very nice casting. Card art again, beautiful. And stripes down the side. That green, the lowrider effect with the wheel arch. Wheel to the front, really cool. Stripes on the bonnet, really, really cool. That's a fantastic casting. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah, love that. Then we have our 89 Mazda Savannah RX-7. Yeah, not bad at all. Nice detail in the back. That number plate with the HotWheels on it. Rear lights are cool. And yeah, very nice. And then the time shifter. And that, in a time gone by, I think was a super treasure hunt a number of years ago. So yeah, delighted to see this and add this to the collection. Really cool. Then we have our 68 Dodge Dart. Now I really like that burnt orange color. I think it's fantastic. Really love that. Details down the side. The wheels, just fantastic. Yeah, love that. Then we have our old friend, the Volvo 240 Drift Wagon. I have a number of variations of this. So this one was a no-brainer when it came out. I was definitely going to be looking for it. Do like that color blue and the kind of yellow interior. Really cool. Nice details to the front with the lights and to the back and your number plate. Yeah, very, very good. And then we have, you've seen me grab one of these already, but I wanted another. It's our beautiful Nissan Skyline 2000 GTR. Again, that burnt orange, I suppose, drew me in. And the detail for a mainline casting is just fantastic. Yeah, really like that. All of it. Yeah, it's just really cool. And yeah, delighted to have that. Part of the Japan, is it the Japan Historics? Oh, Hot Wheels J Imports. There we go. Very nice. Then we have our 1985 Honda CRX. Again, do like the Hondas. Card art is really cool, and they've done a really good job to try and mirror the casting to the card art in this one. So this is quite cool. Wheels are good. On the back, maybe needs a bit of deco there, but that's okay. We can look at that. Do like the Honda logo on the roof. Really cool. And then we have our Renault Espace, the Formula One. This is the new color, and that's really cool. Yeah, really, really cool. Delighted to see that. And then I just grabbed these three matchboxes. I'll show you these in order. The 1958 Chevy Corvette, and do like the matchboxes. And this is a cool little casting. If I can just get my big hand out of the way. Yeah, you get a better look and appreciation for that. Cool little casting. Yeah, do like that. The second one then is the 67 Alfa Romeo Duetto, and that is another really nice casting. Do like the card art on it, and the casting itself, very, very nice. Happy to see that. And it has its number plate detail as well in the back, which is a bonus. Yeah, very good. And then this one just caught my eye. The Medivac Ambulance International. Yeah, very, very nice. Card art is good, and the casting itself, again, maybe it was the orange, but I just thought it was nice. It'd be one nice to have. And yeah, there you go. So, what's the one that I've left turned upside down? There'll be one man now watching this video that I know the minute he sees this, he'll be on his phone straight away. I only picked it up having left your house, my friend, but here you go. Of course, it is the Simpsons family car. And there's Homer in all his glory, and there's the car itself. That's a cool casting, a cool grab. And for those who are Simpson fans, I'm sure you'll all be out there looking to grab it. I think, like the Formula One casting, I think there's only one of these in each set. Now, maybe if the next box or the next case that's going to be released after might have two of them, but I'm not so sure. But anyway, from my point of view, very happy to see this and grab that. So, and there's all your main lines, just to give you a quick view of them all again. I think they're absolutely cool, and you can see my point really. I could have, if I do my normal thing, which is showing you each of them individually, we could have been here for half the night. So I'm just giving you a brief overlook because I have quite a lot more, even better things to show you. So there you go. So just to show you, as you've seen in the video, I picked this up in Smith's, which is the Hot Wheels Torque. I just thought they were cool, nice castings. The car themselves are absolutely superb, but the details and the paintwork on each of these, I think, is just wonderful. Yeah, really makes them pop. The wheels are really good as well. There's a bit of your engine detail there. Another cool one there. That one, to an extent, reminds me a lot of the old Ford Capri. Yeah, very nice. Again, that burnt orange stands out. And at the moment, all the 5-packs are reduced in Smith's down to $7.99. So there's what's in it: the 72 Gran Carino Sport, the Revited, the 69 Dodge Charger 500, the custom personalized 67 Pontiac Firebird, and the Muscle Bound. Yeah, cool castings. Nice little 5-pack. Don't pick them up very often unless they're Fast and Furious or a chase set that I'm looking for, or whatever. So yeah, happy to grab that. So what I did manage to do, and I know some of you are not big fans of these, but I am, and I'll just show you them in the order which I got them. And these are the Formula Ones, and Smith's never had the Sauber when they got their releases of them in. They had them advertised and they had them on the site, but down where we are anyway, and even up as far as Navan, and I was there, and in that loan, the Sauber never appeared. So it has come in there recently, and I was fortunate enough, to be honest with you, to pick up the Sauber in World of Wonder in Ennis, but I did want to pick up some more, so I managed to get the number 27, and thankfully also the number 5, which means now when I show you the next two castings, I'll have completed the Formula One first release. This one I got the Alpine Formula One as an extra. Just really like it, to be honest with you. I do have it already, have both cars. The number 10, you're going inside in the car again with his helmet, it looks cool. And the Formula One season has started. So yeah, but this is the one I really wanted to get, which is again, like I said, at no point did I see the Williams car in any of the Smiths that I was in. I did manage to pick one up in World of Wonder, which was great. But the one I was missing was this number 55. and absolutely delighted to have ended that search. So there you go. That's a cool casting, and delighted to have completed that set. So there you go. So now we'll move to the next thing. So next up are the team transport sets. And as most of you now are aware, this latest team transports have been released. And this is the first of the set, which is your superb Mercedes-Benz 300 SLR and your Mercedes-Benz Transporter. And I do think it's a cool little casting. I think they raced that car back in 1955. I think it competed in a number of races then. So it's nice to see it. And I do like it, and I do like some of the vintage race cars, the Mercedes being one. I do think this is quite cool. And yeah, delighted to grab it. And yeah, there you go. Very nice for the first one. The second one, which I've also managed to lay hands on, thankfully, is this little beauty here, if it'll stand up for me, which it will. And of course, your your 66 Chevrolet Corvair Yenko Stinger, which is cool little casting. And then the hauler that goes with it, the 72 Chevy Ram truck. That is card art, really good, but the castings themselves just brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I'll get my hand out of the way if I can. Give you a closer look around the rear. Number plate detail on the hauler is quite cool. And yeah, that's a cool casting. That is very cool. Do like that. Do like that quite a lot. Delighted to get it. So that's two sets. And the one that everybody was looking for and looking to get, and thankfully I managed to get it, is our superb 2024 Ford Mustang RTR Spec 5FD and the Aerolift hauler that goes with it. And this is just beautiful. Card art, wonderful, absolutely wonderful. And the casting itself, look at that. Just give you a better look if I can. Yeah, that's cooler on the back. The car, that is just wonderful, absolutely wonderful detail there. Wheels are cool, specially designed, very, very nice. Do like the hauler it's in as well. Yeah, and there you go. And thankfully, from my point of view, another team transport set completed. And as you can see, this is an official Ford product. Yeah, licensed by Ford. That's always nice to see and always nice to get. Delighted with that. Okay, guys and girls, for the next few minutes, this is all going to be Silver Series cars. And I have some absolutely wonderful castings to show you, starting with these two guys here from the Fast and Furious Dream lineup, celebrating 25 years of Fast and Furious. And these are the two you've seen. Just to go to the back of this for a second, you've seen me pick up the other cars in this, the Fleet line, the Mustang, the Camaro, and the two I didn't have were these two beauties. And thankfully, I went into Smith's, and there they both were. The 99 Subaru Impreza. I do like the red color of this, to be honest with you. I do think it's quite cool. And the detail on it for Silver Series casting, again, is wonderful. Can't, as the man says, praise the Silver Series cars enough. I think they're just brilliant. Really like them. And the second, of course, is our beautiful 1999 Nissan Maxima. Card art is really good as well. And the casting itself, yeah, I love that blue with the red down the side. Yeah, really cool. Wheels are on point and good detail to the front. And there's our first two Silver Series with some absolutely beauties still to come. So, managed, thankfully, to be in the right place at the right time. These had just come into Smith's, and this is another Silver Series set, the Vintage Club set, and the first of these five, and I did get all five, is the Porsche 356 Outlaw. Card art is quite nice, but the casting itself is just wonderful, absolutely wonderful. Now if I can just move my hand a small little bit, yeah, I mean, the details at the rear is cool. The paintwork is absolutely wonderful. That kind of speckled paint effect, really cool. Love the stripes on the roof. the wheels, the Goodyear, and all the details on the side and the bonnet. Sorry, excuse me. Sorry, I had to break off there for a minute. Got a dose of the coughs. But anyway, yeah, as I was saying to you, good details to the front as well. That is just fantastic. Love that one. And the second of the 5 is the Alfa Romeo GT V630. And again, the card art is quite cool. The casting itself, on point. Do love the number plate detail. The lights, the back are really good. The wheels just absolutely pop. Really look great. The design down the side and on the roof, with your little sunroof, just brilliant. And all the detail again to the front, and your number plate there again. That's really cool. Love that. So that's the first 2, and we'll go to the next 2. We'll go with this one here, which again, card art is cool, but it's our BMW 507. Yeah, and that is just lovely, absolutely lovely. Of an older era, but you've got to appreciate that. And yeah, detail inside is not bad. On the side, the wheels, keeping with the time, and that is wonderful, absolutely wonderful. Love that. Let's leave that guy there if he'll stand for me, which he will. And our next one is our 1965 Ford Galaxy. Again, the card art isn't quite good. The casting itself, the detail this time is just wonderful. The wheels, that gold 5-spoke wheel, just wonderful. Red details down the side. Great details again around the back. Yeah, the stripe, yeah, across the boot lid. Really, really cool. Love everything about that. Fantastic. I'm just going to have a look closer there. Can we see? Yeah, really good. Very, very good. Now, and the last, by no means least, is of course our custom 1970 Honda. That is just wonderful. Did see my friend Britt, I think he picked this one in the US. He didn't get the set, but he did pick this. He liked it, and I like this as well. But I am, for the Silver Series, to be honest with you, bar one, all of them that I've come up around, I've wanted all of them. So it's the sets I try to complete, and delighted that this full case was there with, I think, 10, and yeah, got my 5, and that's great. So there you go, another set complete. Our next set of Silver Series, of course, is the just released, in my area anyway, today, the Summit Surge, and there was a surge of people hunting for these. When I got, a friend of mine contacted me and told me that they were out, but I had seen it on the website. But when I got the Smiths, there was nothing on the shelf, but there was a box up above that someone had taken down and had ransacked through, and when I went through it, there was various things, Formula 1 bits and pieces and whatever else, but thankfully all 5 of these castings were in it, and that was just brilliant from my point of view. So the Summit Surge, again, card art cool. And the first one up here is our McLaren Speedtail, and if I can just get my hand out of the way, not bad details around the rear. Love that color, blue, it looks lovely. Nice detail to the front, and that's the first. The second, and we have seen this Fiat Modificado as a super treasure hunt in the gold, but I do like it as a casting, and the details again are just really, really good around the back. The motor there looking at you, and the wheels are really good. The detail on the casting itself, just fantastic. Checker flag effect on the roof, stripes, and the detail to the front, just wonderful, absolutely wonderful. Do like this, and yeah, delighted to get it and add it to the collection. And then our next one, and I do like this as well, I do like all of these to be honest with you, but particularly this one I think it's really cool. Do love the Ford Performance Supervan 4. I know some of you will say, oh, it's a bit plain, but well, for me, I like it. I think it's cool, and yeah, not bad details. Ford badge there on the back, quite clear to see. The wheels are cool. The paintwork down the side and on the roof, just fantastic. And that front is quite cool as well. So there you go. That's 3. Which would we go for next? We'll go for the Jaguar Mark 1. And yeah, do like the Jaguars, as you know already. I collected quite a few in Mainlines and do like them. And yeah, I think that one is another cool casting. Delighted to see it and to be able to grab it and not have to get them in bits and pieces. Always nice to complete a set if you can in one go. Makes it so much less stressful. And the last of that Summit Surge set is the Aston Martin Vulcan. And yeah, if I can just get my hand again out of the way. That rear spoiler is quite cool. And the wheels, really good. Details down the side are good. Yeah, very sleek. Very sleek. Yeah, Summit Surge. Very nice. Delighted to complete that. Now, the next one's up. Thankfully, a good friend of mine said he was going to pick these for me, and when he came upon them, because they weren't available in any of the area that I search in or any part of the country, from what I could see, is this superb Silver Series Pontiac set, and it is just wonderful. I'm going to show you them individually here. First one is our 84 Pontiac Firebird. The card art is just wonderful, absolutely wonderful, and the casting itself, yeah, absolutely superb. Absolutely superb. Just delighted when he let me know that he had them. And yeah, went today and collected them. Fantastic. And that's, as I said before, to many people, you know, in this game of collecting, the more contacts you can make, the better. You can help them, they can help you. And this is what this is all about. I wouldn't have been able to get this set if it wasn't for my good friend Lado. Fair play to him. Love that. So the next one, and just go in the order of which they are, which is number 2. Here is the 06 Pontiac GTO. Again, the card art is just absolutely wonderful. Details are on the back. Superb. Absolutely superb. Love the wheels. Love the detail down the side. It's just an absolutely wonderful casting. And I love it. Yeah. Very, very happy to see that. So number 3 in the set is the 65 Pontiac Bonneville, and that again, cool card art, and the casting itself, yeah, just to give you a bit of a look around the back, really cool, good details on the lights, the chrome, love all that, low rider effect, yeah, really, really cool, and again, great detail to the front, and the color again really pops, very, very nice, really like that, fantastic. And then the 5th in the set is our 1970 Pontiac GTO Judge, and that a cool casting. Again, the card art is really good. The details around the rear just wonderful. The lights are great. The rear spoiler just cool. Those wheels are just superb. Little pinstripe along the side. Wonderful. Yeah, wonderful, wonderful. Love the green. Everything about it. Yeah, very, very happy to see that. Very happy to grab it. And the last in the set, which actually is the Chase, and it's a really heavy casting, is the 66 Pontiac GTO. Love the card art in this. Really, really superb. And yeah, that is just wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. And the wheels, that kind of really, what's the word for it? Get up and go look. Fantastic. Really like it. And it is, as I said to you, it is quite a heavy casting. So there you go. And that is another set complete. But, guys and girls, we've even better yet to come. And so, we have, at long last, the Silver Series Mustang set. And I have been absolutely baying to get my hands on this, and thrilled, beyond thrilled, to finally have it. So I'm going to show you these individually, celebrating, as you can see, 60 years of Ford. Really cool. First one up here, of course, is our 1984 Ford Mustang SVO, which at the minute is out in premium, unless I'm mistaken. I don't think I am. Yeah, that's really cool. Really like that. The rear details are superb. The wheels are cool. Love that white with the red interior. That is just, yeah, just to give you a bit of a closer look if I can. It's really cool. And love the bonnet detail and the Ford emblem, quite clear to see, and detail to the front. Just wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Delighted to see it and add it to my growing collection. And this guy then, our 1969 Ford Mustang Boss 302. Again, the card art, really, really cool. The casting itself, wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. That little rear spoiler is cool. Details of the lights are on the back. Love that red and black. Really, really cool. The bonnet, absolutely superb. Wheels, everything about this. Love it. Absolutely love it. Delighted to see it and add it. Now, number 3 in the set. And number 3 is our 71 Ford Mustang Mach 1. Card art again, really, really good. The casting itself, in keeping with the card art, is equally as good. Love the details around the rear. Love that green. 5-spoke wheel, superb. Love that, absolutely love it. Yeah, I probably have said love quite a lot now tonight with all these castings, but I'm just so thrilled, to be honest with you, to finally lay hands on this set. And yeah, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And then moving ourselves further up in the years is our 2018 Ford Mustang RTR Spec 5, and card art again, wonderful. But this is actually a very weighty casting, I can tell you. But the details are on the back. If I can just come out a little bit to give you a bit of a look. Yeah, your number plate detail, rear spoiler, the lights, the Ford badge, really, really good. The wheels are absolutely brilliant. Love that little yellow pop along the side and along the bottom of the door panel. It's really, really good. And detail again, if I can move myself into a better position. My lights are actually working against me here, but there you go. A little bit of a better look there. Yeah, that's just a wonderful casting. Absolutely wonderful casting. Thrilled to get it. So the question you're asking is, did I manage to complete the set? Well, the answer to this question is right here. And I'm going to be doing this very, very carefully. 1 second now, guys. Bear with me. Trying to get this out without causing any damage. So, the answer to your question is yes, we did. And we did get the last of the set, the 65 Ford Mustang 2+2 Fastback. And that is absolutely superb. Card art again is wonderful. Love the blue, the details on the rear, and the roof, and the bonnet, the wheels, everything about it. Yeah, absolutely wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. But more importantly, we also managed to get the chase. What an absolutely superb casting this is. Your silver underneath, metal base, and that is just to give you a little bit of a comparison side by side. And you're going to say to the untrained eye, oh, there's very little detail or difference, but well, for me, there's a world of a difference. There's your chase, there's your mainline, and I love both of them. And I'm absolutely thrilled to be able to say I have that complete set along with the chase. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. But we are not finished. We've even more to show you. I managed to get a set from a while back, which I have been keeping my eye out on or for, and thankfully finally has landed for me, that I've managed to pick it up. And it is this beautiful set, starting with this beautiful guy here, the Moon Eyes Dairy Delivery. And it is A very weighty casting, I can tell you that. But I do think it's a beautiful casting. Some nice details with the wheels, detailed on the side, that flame effect along the side, and then the details to the front. And what does it say? Go with moon. There you go. Or go with moon. Sorry, go. It says I go. Go. And there you go. Yeah, some nice details to the front. Metal base. Really, really cool. Very happy to see that. And the second in the set is this superb cool combi. What about that? What about that? Beautiful red. Some lovely details. Wheels are okay. I do like that. And your Volkswagen emblem to the front. Yeah, really, really cool. Really cool. Just to give you a look in at the engine in the rear. Yeah, that's really nice. Beautiful. Now, I'm going to save the third and skip and move to the fourth. And the fourth is the 65 Mercury Comet Cyclone. What about that for casting? Different time, different era. Again, very, very weighty. Really weighty casting. And the card itself, again, is in superb condition. Absolutely superb condition. Love this. Yeah. Metal base. Wheels are cool. Raised to the front. Yeah. Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. That's 3. So now we go to number 5. And number 5 is the Volvo P220 Amazon Estate. Again, just to give you a bit of a look at the card art. And yeah, really cool casting, guys. That is very nice. Good details. Again, very, very heavy. Yeah, move slightly there in the bottom. That's all right. It's giving us a better look at the front. That's very cool. And there you go. 4, and then the one that really does it for me with the Toyo Tires logo is, of course, the 69 Nissan Skyline van. 69 being the year of my birth, so I'm very happy to grab this. That is cool. Yeah. Again, very heavy. Great details, to be honest with you, in this casting, and that real aggressive look to the front is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Delighted to get that set. Just if I can give you a quick look at all of them together for a minute, because I think they're kind of unique and not something you're going to see out every single day. So there's your combi, your dairy delivery, your Skyline, your Volvo, yeah, and last your Mercury Comet Cyclone. Very cool. But we're not done. We still have the piece de la resistance to show you. So, and you all know already, I am a big Fast and Furious fan, and you have seen me pick this Honda Del Sol out already. And I was hunting to see can I complete this set, but I managed to pick this one up again as an extra, and I've shown it to you before, but I do like it. It's cool, and there's some fantastic details with the lights, the rear spoiler, the wheels, everything about this is just wonderful. And that's the first one I grabbed, and I got this in Smith's on the Dublin Road. That's the first one. And then the second one, which I think I've shown you before, was the 67 Chevy Custom Personale, or Personalize, or whatever way you want to phrase it. Card art again is cool. The truck itself, yeah, quite nice. And do like the wheel, the large and then the small. Good details again to the front, and the Chevy logo, really cool. Yeah, very, very nice. But the one that had passed me by that I didn't think I was going to see was the Lamborghini Aventador Coupe. And yeah, just to give you a bit of story to this, I went into actually this one I picked up in Smith's on the Dublin Road in Limerick, and went in looking for the HKS livery Skyline that's out at the minute. Of course, wasn't there, and there were a couple of boxes up on top, and I asked if I could have a look, and in the boxes there was nothing, to be honest with you. I was quite disappointed, but the girl, and her name is Chloe, and a shout out to Chloe, very nice girl she is. She says, yeah, oh, hang on, she says, I have a trolley and there might be a couple of boxes of Hot Wheels on it. And lo and behold, yes, there were. The first one was a Silver Series set that I already have, but the second one was this fantastic Fast and Furious set. Yeah, so out of that set, I managed to finally get that Lamborghini. Oh, and also, yes, I did get the 1995 Mazda RX-7 Chase, and I am absolutely over the moon. And as you know, there's only one of these in each case, and I was very, very lucky with the very first chase that came out for the Fast and Furious with Brian's Eclipse. I managed to get that not once but twice, but this one I thought is just not going to happen. And I had put word out in various different places that I was looking for it, and if anyone came upon it, and so on and so forth. And, you know, the saying goes, if you hunt consistently, you will get lucky. And for me, this is just wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Card art is superb, and that Spectraflame paint, the wheels, your base, everything about this is just superb. Absolutely superb. And guys and girls, this has been an epic find from my point of view. Coupling that with all of that fantastic Silver Series castings, you can see I've been quite busy. And of course the Mainlines, very lucky with those. And then that premium set that I showed you with the various different castings, the 69 Skyline, etc. Just wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So, been a busy time, and hoping to keep going and hunting. Probably, guys, because I've bits and pieces on at the minute, it'll be a video every second week if I can manage it. But we are still there, and would appreciate your support. If you like what we're doing, please like and subscribe. As always, it helps me keep the channel going. And we are having a battle with the YouTube algorithm at the minute, but we'll get past that at some stage, and our views will get back to where they used to be. So look, we're still here, we're still going, and hope you're enjoying what we're doing. And if you have done, as I said to you already, please like and subscribe. Helps us keep things moving along, and we look forward to seeing you on the next video. Thank you.